Hello, welcome to the Country Focus. I'm Cheryl. When it comes to Bulgaria, many people will think of tourism. After the European crisis, many people withdraw their business and investment from the European countries. Bulgaria, although it is an European country, it is less affected by the crisis because it is not using euro as its currency. So, is it still possible for people to earn money from doing business in European countries? Today, we are going to get deep into a European country, investigating its business environment, the Bulgaria.
Bulgaria, officially named as the Republic of Bulgaria, is a country located in the southeastern Europe. It is bordered by Romania in the north, Serbia to the west, Greece to the south, and Black Sea to the east. With a territory of 100,000 square kilometers, Bulgaria is the Europe's 14th largest country. Its location has made it a historical crossroad for various civilizations, and as such, it is the home of some of the earliest metalworking, religious, and other cultural artifacts in the world.
According to the Global Competitiveness Report, Bulgaria ranks 62 out of 144 countries and gets 4.27 out of 7 marks. It has a mediocre performance. There are 12 pillars for assessing the business environments in these countries. In terms of factor-driven, efficiency-driven, and innovative-driven stage, Bulgaria is regarded as the efficiency enhancer. As seen from this diagram, Bulgaria is actually doing quite well in terms of macroeconomic environment.
Thank you, Cherry. We're now broadcasting the International Bulgarian Summit. We have now here the hosts, Dr. Jackson and Professor Pickle. The audience here are mostly the experts from all over the world. Let's have a look at it.
The summit attracts experts from all over the globe, mostly economists and foreign investors. What's the strength of Bulgaria?
The stability of the macroeconomic environment is one of the strengths of Bulgaria, which is important for business and therefore is important for the overall competitiveness of the country. The country cannot grow in a sustainable manner unless the macro environment is stable. Bulgaria has conditions favorable to the development of industry. Bulgaria is located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, which links the south to international transport.
True. Apart from that, the country has also rich mineral resources, a skilled workforce, developed and improving transportation network, and educational infrastructure, as well as relatively stable political and economic climate.
You have mentioned the stable economic climate of Bulgaria. Would you mind to elaborate more on that? And what's the situation in terms of economy?
Yes, of course. Bulgaria has an industrialized market economy in the upper middle income range, where the private sector accounts for more than 80% of GDP. After 2000, Bulgaria experienced rapid economic growth, even though its income level remained one of the lowest within the EU, with a gross average monthly wage of €386 in June 2012.
Not only industrial market economy, Bulgaria has also emerged as an attractive tourist destination with some of Europe's least expensive resorts and the last remaining beaches outside the reach of the tourist industry recently. No wonder that Bulgaria ranks high among its counterparts in terms of macroeconomic environment.
After attending the summit, we know the strength of Bulgaria. Then, how about the weakness of Bulgaria? Now, we are going to give you some outline about the weakness of Bulgaria through the following case.
Dr. Katov is an associate professor in professional accounting in the National University of Bulgaria. He is currently helping the Bulgarian government to audit its budget report. He couldn't figure out where an expense of 10 billion euros come from until his assistant came.
Come on in. Oh, hello.
Doctor, the budget department just sent us a list of entertainment and diplomatic expenses of the current year with the amount of 10 billion euros.
10 billion euros? Are you kidding me? What is there to spend 10 billion euros on entertainment? What kind of entertainment is that?
I don't really know that. They didn't send me the details. But everyone knows that the government officials always use the money for their own entertainment.
You know, I can't believe it. 10 billion euros? I can't believe it.
Dr. Katov called the budget department for the details of the entertainment and diplomatic expenses. After 2 days of waiting, the budget department replied that the financial department is responsible for the details of the budget report. Following their instructions, Dr. Katov contacts the financial department, accounting department, and administrative department, but they all said that they're not responsible for that. At last, the administrative department suggests that Dr. Katov should contact the budget department for further details. Dr. Katov was puzzled and angry and decided to go to the government's headquarters in person by train. Despite the wide coverage of trains in the entire country, its quality is poor. The train which Dr. Katov was about to take has been delayed for 8 hours due to breakage of rails. While waiting for the train, Dr. Katov saw a teenager beside him using iPhone 1.
Ah, young lady, it's surprising that you're still using iPhone 1.
I've been waiting for the BB phone that should have been released into the market last summer. However, I've heard that BB phone companies started to cut down on their R&D budget and dismissed the whole R&D team since last year. Their R&D team has moved to Germany, where a budget is granted. Maybe I should just wait for GG phone to come instead.
Dr. Katov's case highlights 3 major problems encountered in Bulgaria that the government should immediately address. The first problem relates to the institution of Bulgaria, of which corruption and bureaucracy are prevalent and undermine corporates' confidence to do business in Bulgaria. The second problem is a lack of large-scale infrastructure in terms of transportation, energy supply, and public amenities. The quality of the existing rails in Bulgaria is far from satisfactory. The third problem is a lack of resources provided for innovation.
With the aforementioned hindrance and other obstructions ahead, how could the Bulgarian government maintain its competitive edge in the midst of global recession, or even step forward to improve its competence? Let's listen to the comments from Professor Townsend from the New Bulgarian University.
The takeaway from the Global Competitiveness Report is that the Bulgarians should spare no pain to combat corruption and bureaucracy within the government. This can be achieved by taking a course of actions against corruption, such as setting up an independent monitoring body for civil servants.
The problem of bureaucracy is also serious in Bulgaria. So are there any measures to remedy the situation?
With regards to bureaucracy, the government should set clear internal guidelines and enhance interdepartmental communications with the aim to increase the efficiency of the government.
Professor, corruption and bureaucracy are both related to institution. So apart from institution, are there any other areas which the Bulgarian government should focus on?
Improving infrastructure is another key area that Bulgarian government should focus on, as it is lagging behind neighboring European countries. Inadequate infrastructure does not only slow down transportation of goods, but also hinders manufacturing process and lowers the living standards of Bulgarians. Therefore, the Bulgarian government should take the lead to improve the country's infrastructure.
Are there any favorable conditions in Bulgaria which the government should further develop in order to maintain its competitive edge?
Bulgaria's macroeconomy is generally favorable for doing business. The Bulgarian government should therefore continue to attach importance to maintaining a low level of unemployment rate, a low level of inflation, as well as a low national debt. On the one hand, the government can provide more job opportunities to Bulgarians for implementing large-scale infrastructural projects. On the other hand, the government can formulate business cooperation policies with nearby countries to foster national economy as a whole.
Bulgaria definitely has the potential to become a more business-friendly country if it improves on institution, infrastructure, and continue to maintain its favorable macroeconomic environment. Thanks for being with us. See you next week.